welcome back after like exactly 7 days. Exactly 7 days. Hi, Aqua. Hi. Yeah, it's quiet down now, but if you hear loud, extremely loud banging or shuffling in the background, that's what that is. But yeah, hi. So, welcome back. It's been so long, has it? I suppose it has. I suppose it has been 1 week. It was almost longer. I almost didn't stream today because I was so exhausted. And I'm moving things around right now, as you can probably hear, to try to get my drawing tablet out because I wanna, what the fuck is sitting on top of the drawing tablet? Something was weighing the thing. Oh, it's my fucking webcam arm. I was sitting here like, what the hell is weighing this thing down? It feels like, why does my drawing tablet feel like it weighs 20 pounds? It's because my 20-pound mic arm was on top of it, because I don't use the 20-pound mic arm. Banging, not that kind of banging, Aqua. Don't make me pull out the hammer. Don't make me show you the other kind of banging that happens with a hammer and somebody's head. Anyway, a little beeping on my computer. I'm getting out my tablet so I can open CSP so I can like do some doodling alongside this. But yeah, hi. Welcome back. I've been... Don't worry. I won't. I'll just keep it handy and use it as a threat. But yeah, welcome back. So, yeah, I've been away for a couple days. I teased about it and didn't ever say the actual name of the con I was going to last week, but I made it pretty obvious, I think. And now I will say, just very openly, clearly, last week I was at Anime Milwaukee. That is an anime convention in, surprise, surprise, the city of Milwaukee in the great-ish state of Wisconsin, home of cheese curds. I actually only had one cheese curd while I was in Wisconsin, which was kind of disappointing. Me and my friend just got dinner like the very first night we were there. We got dinner and we had a cheese curd appetizer, and it was fine. It was okay. It was good, but it was like, I don't know. I was in Wisconsin. Like the primary export of Wisconsin is literally cheese curds, and it's like I only ate them once, which I feel like is the responsible thing to do. Like, I should not have eaten cheese curds more than once in like a 3-day span, but like I don't know, I felt like I wanted to. They just never had cheese curds, and also I wasn't trying to spend money on food while I was there. Like, well, you know what? Hang on, let's move over a screen real quick, shall we? Window capture. Here we are. Oh, hey, look at. Oh my God, what the fuck? That's my Twitter, but why does it? That's my Twitter, but why the hell does it look like that? Why does my Twitter look like that? Why does it look like that? Oh my God, that's scary. Okay, never mind. Let's go to the gaming stream instead. That's scary. What the fuck? That's so scary. That's actually so scary. What the hell? Why did I have Twitter on nightmare mode? What the fuck? Whatever. Okay. Open up Clip Studio Paint for me, will ya? There we go. Gotta position this properly. Come on, Clip Studio Paint. Let me readjust you. And let me also play some music in the background so it's not dead silent. Oh, whoa. That's the chat box is a bit hard to see, isn't it? Let's reinforce that chat box a tiny bit, shall we? I usually have the chat box semi-transparent, but I will go ahead and knock it up a bit so that you can actually see it. Anyway, let's also play some music, like I said, because it's very quiet right now. Too quiet. Far too quiet. Should I play music, actually? Let's just play some royalty-free shit off, like, Dova Syndrome or something. Dova Syndrome? Doba Syndrome? There we go, Doba Syndrome. Do they just have, like, a repeating playlist that I can play? Playlist. Right, they don't seem... Oh, hang on, here's some... I don't know what any of this shit is. Can I just... Can I just, like... That sounds decent, but, like... Is there just, like... Looping tracks, here we go. No, what the fuck? No, ew. Oh, stop! I don't know how to make it stop. I don't know how to make it stop. I don't know how to make it stop. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We won't do that. I'll just open Spotify. We'll just play fucking whatever. We'll just play whatever the hell. Well, I have some coffee too. This is a new coffee I just bought the other day. And it's fancy. Not fancy. It's Costco coffee, but it's Costco brand espresso roast, which I'm trying for the first time today. And it's interesting because it's oily. This was like an insanely oily coffee. Like the beans, like there's no oil on the coffee, or there's like, I can spot like a very thin layer of oil on the top of this, but the beans, like each bean was coated in so much oil, which I guess must be a good thing. I guess that means a lot of flavor is going to be in it, but it was just like strange, you know? It was like, whoa, okay. All right. That's interesting. Yeah. Why really not have anything here? No, hang on. Go back to my room. Give me my room BGM. That's my room BG. Where's my room BGM? Here we go. Give me that. Give me that. There we go. Okay, there should be sound now. There should be sound. There should be, yep, there's room BGM. Okay, cool, awesome. All right, back to the point. But yeah, this is tasty, honestly. It's just, it grinds so weird. It gets stuck in my grinder. It's tasty though, I like it. It's very bitter, which is how I like my coffee. I think I've talked about this before. I think I've told this story of like, I was at a farmer's market once and like, I was just shopping around and there was a coffee stand. And it was immediately suspicious to me because it was like a white lady running it, but she had like a sign up that was like, oh, this is from our plantation in Guatemala. And I was like, why do you have a plantation in Guatemala? Why you look like you have never seen the sun? Why do you have a plantation in Guatemala? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? I even asked you, like, oh yeah, it's been in our family for generations. It's like, how many generations? How many? Like opening my phone, Googling Guatemalan colonization, like how many generations? Back to when? Exactly. It's like, and their coffee wasn't good anyway, so I don't have to feel bad about saying this. But yeah, no, I tried their coffee, and it was like, as I was like about to sip it, I just commented like, oh yeah, I like really dark, you know, is this, I didn't say right away what I like, I just asked like, oh, would you say this is more bitter or acidic? As I was starting to sip it, she was like, oh yeah, it's really acidic, there's no bitterness at all to it. And like, I could tell as I sipped it. And then I kind of had to like bring down the cup and say like, oh, I really like really dark bitter roasts. And she gave me this, she glared at me. I was like, oh, all right. And then I left, but it was just such an awkward interaction. Anyway, my con. I have photos actually, hang on. I do have photographs. I have photographs of my con. Hang on, let me make sure I'm using the censored photos. Some of these photos are going to be censored and some of them are not, because some of these, there's like 2 things I got that have my face and name in them. Yes, censored, because it's my face and name. No, not like what you're thinking, whatever you're thinking, no. But let me find them, hang on. Here we go. Save image. Pretty sure I've already saved this image. I have in fact already saved this image. Never mind, I don't have to do this. This is already on my computer. But yeah, let's pull up this image. You know what? I wonder if I can actually do this easier by just pasting this into CSP. I think that might be. I'm going to double triple check that these are the censored images. Because I'd really hate to have to nuke the VOD. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. This is large. This is very large. Can I like fit this somehow? Can I scale? Can I scale this somehow? Can I like fit this to screen? I don't think I can. Okay, whatever. We're gonna just really quick Wow, some of these are huge. These are big, alright. They're also cropped in a weird way. Don't know why they're cropped like that, whatever though. Okay, here we are. So this was, let's hide that. Let's start with this one. So this was my, this is my merch haul from the con, including right here, you can see this was my badge I got. This was my, the badge, that's AMK. I mentioned this on YouTube, and someone asked, like, what's AMK? I didn't respond, because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna respond during the stream, but this is AMK, Anime Milwaukee. Anime Milwaukee, MKE, I guess, stands for Milwaukee. That's a weird way to spell it, but I guess it's a fancy name. You can see by these weird, like, farmer people, the theme was cottagecore, which I did not know going in. I only found out it was cottagecore after I, like, went to a maid cafe, and they were like, oh yeah, we themed it, like, cottagecore, because, you know, we themed it to be cottagecore, because we thought that'd be cool, and I was like, oh, I didn't catch that. Oh, there you go. That's what I was talking about pre-stream. But yeah, these were all my badge ribbons. I got one right here for paying cash. These 3 I got from a booth that was like, hey, if you follow us on TikTok, we'll give you 3 badge ribbons. And I was like, I like badge ribbons, I'll take that. And yeah, I got these. I got this one, Baby on Board, because I just thought I have to have a pregnant one. I have to have one that's making an embreg joke. This fic tag and a hydrate one. And I got this tag, this yellow one, because I learned how to play Mahjong while I was at the con. I'll talk about that more later. But then this one's from the Maid Cafe, and then this one is from a game called New Carnival that I went to a panel for, and they gave me this. New Carnival is a, well, how do I word this? How do I word this? New Carnival is a yaoi porn game on the phone. And I went to the battle. Anyway, here's the rest of my merch. I also got this thing at that panel. This is a just a little card they were giving out. Yeah, pregnant, yeah. And then the merch I got at the con, starting with this. This is the oh god, hang on. Let me like no, hang on. I don't want, I guess I just have to, whatever. But yeah, this was one of the things I got. This is, I actually have this right next to me right now. This is the from a show called Kamen Rider Kabuto, which is actually written right on there. But it's the transformation toy from that, which is really cool. It's a bit flimsy and very basic, but you can hear, I don't know if you can hear it like this. Hang on, let's see if my mic will pick this up. Ready? Wait, hang on. I'll turn off my filters actually, so my mic can definitely hear it. Hang on, here we go. Turning off the noise gate. Okay, ready, chat? Here you go. Here we go. Ready? Let me make sure we're capturing. Okay, we're capturing. It does that, and then there's a lever on it that you flip, and it does. And then it's got 3 buttons where you press them and it goes. And then you flip the lever again. And that's it. That's literally everything this does. This is an extremely simple toy. Literally 3 buttons controlling everything that does it, which is honestly pretty impressive. You know, I mean, you can kind of hope for more. It leaves some stuff to be desired, but honestly, I only paid $35 for it. So I can't be that upset that it does so little, right? But yeah, that's what I got. And then, let's see what else is here. Then this is the other merchandise I got. I'm trying to remember what my day 1 buys were. I think I got this day 1, and then I bought this. This is a print of a Hololive member named Iris. I got this print of her because I thought it was really pretty. And then day 1, I also got these 2, I think. Yeah, I got these 2. I got these 2 pins. This one of my Oshi Takanashi Kiara, and this one of Hello Stars English Tempest HQ Regis Altair, because it was like it was on sale. It was like a discard bin basically, where it was like, hey, this has like a defect on it, so we're giving it so we're selling it for like $2 or something. And I was like, fuck yeah, I love cheap merchandise, so I got it. And then I think that was it. I think, yeah, that was all I got on day one. Then day two, I also got these 2 pins actually on day one. I got these from an Idol Fest, which I'll talk about more. But yeah, I got those 2. Then day 2, I actually also got most of these checkies. These are checkies from said Idol. I'll talk about, we'll save that for later. But yeah, then day 2, I bought this big poster with all the Hollow Myth members on it as magical girls. And I also got these 2 keychains of Nimi Nightmare and Doobie 3D. And then I think I actually got this. This is a cool sticker sheet. I'm pretty sure I actually got this. Yeah, I got this on Saturday too. Doro characters. And then I also bought this print of Fubuki. That was cool. And then final day, I literally only bought one thing, and it was this big print of my Oshi again, because I didn't want to leave the con without having some sort of merch of my Oshi, so I got this. Yeah, this was my whole haul, and then this is how it looks up on my shelf. As you can see here, it's very, this is how it looks up on my wall, this is all right next to me right now. This is my merch wall. This is all my merchandise I've gotten over the years. And by years, I mean like 6 months. Got all my checkies up there. I got all these pins. I got my stickers. I got 3 keychains I already had. 4 keychains I already had, actually. I had these 2. And yeah, and then everything else. Oh, I had 5 actually, because I also had that one. But yeah, this was everything I got. It was the money I spent at this con, I want to say was probably, I haven't done an exact estimation, but I'm pretty sure it was in the ballpark of, like I said on Twitter and Discord, $210. Everything, hang on, let's move her back down. Everything you see in this image, everything in this image probably cost me $200 in total. $210. Probably more. Honestly, it's probably more like 213 or something, but it was a lot of money. Hence why, like I commented, I wasn't really eating, so to say. Not that I wasn't eating, but like I wasn't really, what's the word I'm trying to use here? I wasn't really buying things that weren't like necessary, or I wasn't paying money for anything that wasn't in the artist alley, basically. So like, no, I wasn't malnourished. I actually ate very well. I ate too much even on Saturday because what I did in order to save money for the con, the hotel I was at, right, offered free breakfast and dinner buffets. So I like Saturday and Sunday, I woke up, right, and I went down to the breakfast buffet. I had 2 full plates of food, and their buffet was like, the breakfast buffet was the same thing both days. It was like eggs, sausage, biscuits, potatoes, and then there was like pancakes, fruit, yogurt, breads, oatmeal, juice, coffee, and gravy, actually, which I'd never seen before. Ain't that the beauty of the Midwest? But I have like a full plate of all the main items that I mentioned. And I'd also have some fruit, some juice, some coffee, and some gravy on top of it. And I'd eat that. It was nice. It was actually a very good breakfast, minus the eggs. But hotel eggs have an issue where eggs are like the #1 most. Hang on, I'll actually try to doodle what I'm talking about here. But hotel eggs just have this issue where they are like, here, hang on, let me roll the bounds here of like what I can get away with showing. Okay, this is like, right, so there's like a bar here with all the dishes, right? They've got the dishes, then there's like a hot sauce section here and plates here. Then over here, not quite there. Over like here, there's a pancake bar where they are making fresh pancakes all the time. So they have like a pancake dome here, hot syrup here, sugar-free syrup here, and like just a whole thing of butter here, right? And then there's like a person back here. That's a person. There's a person like back there making fresh pancakes, so you know they're fresh. And then directly next to that is like a waffle making station. You know, where you can make fresh waffles here, and I had that the first day, and they were significantly better than the pancakes, even though it's the exact same batter. But yeah, they had 2 different waffle presses. One of them made like 4 mini waffles, and one made a single big waffle. I had the mini waffles, which were really good. And then over here, this was like the bread station. They had like 2 little like pastry pantries of bread here, which was cool. They had yogurt, fruit over in this corner, and toasters like right here, which is really cool. And then finally over here, this corner was where they had the oatmeal right here, and then the gravy right here, which I did in fact smother. I didn't have any of the yogurt because it was just like basic like Dasani, and I am a bigger fan of like, I don't know, not higher quality. I don't want to sound like a snob, but it just wasn't huge for me. Yeah. Then like down here off the screen, they had a soda fountain with like, you know, all the different sodas you could get, which I had at dinner, but I didn't have for breakfast, obviously. But then right next to it here, oh, down here is also where they had the coffee. They had 2 different kinds of coffee, decaf and regular. And then they had a French vanilla creamer and a hazelnut creamer. But then this side had a little juice bar. They did have cheese. They had cheese here. They had like cheese right here. They had like shredded cheese and salsa that you could put on your, you know, potatoes. I think they also had, I don't remember what else they had here, but they had hot sauce, which I used very generously. But right here they had a little juice bar. They had apple, cranberry, and orange juice, I think. I had the cranberry juice both days because I like my cranberry juice. Right next to that, they had a little milk station. I don't know what kind of milk they were serving. It was only, it just said milk. Like the machine literally just said milk on it. Cranberry is really good. Cranberry is tasty. Yeah, the machine just said milk on it. So I assume it was like skim milk or something super cheap, you know, like some really cheap milk. I have to assume because it said milk, and that was it. And there was like a lever you would pull and it would dispense milk, and that was the entire thing. And then next to it they just had like cereal. What is expensive milk? I assume, is whole milk not more expensive than skim milk? Hi Nebby, hi. I don't know, is whole milk cheaper than like, I don't know. I am not familiar with what's it called, the prices of milk, but I assume it was just really cheap milk, you know, like the cheapest milk you can buy in bulk for hotel. But yeah, that was that. And both days, or Saturday when I had my breakfast, I sat like right here. There was like a circular table, and then Sunday I sat right here, like just so that I would be right next to the food, so I could immediately go back for seconds to like keep myself, because like I knew, right, if you've ever been to a convention, at least in the States, I don't know if it's the same outside of the States, but at least in the States, the food served at convention halls is so ridiculously overpriced that like I remember I passed by a booth selling food. They were selling roasted nuts for $8 per bag, and these were tiny fucking bags. This wasn't like a big grab bag. This was like a tiny bag. You know, you'd polish off those nuts in like 10 minutes if you were really trying. Yeah, no, I don't know what I was talking about with the milk. Skim milk and whole milk is also the same price near me. I don't know. Maybe it's different if you're like shopping in bulk, but whatever, it was probably just like 2% milk. I feel like 2% is like the default milk. I feel like that's just the milk most people go for. But yeah, this was what the breakfast bar looked like. At night when they had dinner, this was replaced with mac and cheese. This was replaced with pulled pork. This was replaced with hamburger buns. And I forget what this was replaced with. Beans. This was replaced with beans. This was replaced. Actually, it wasn't replaced with anything. They just added like a tub of coleslaw, which was cool. I enjoyed that. They had a potato bar here instead of pancakes, which was neat. And then this whole side was nachos, which I had some. That was really good. I actually got to the dinner bar, or the dinner buffet, at the very end of service. So, yeah, I kind of missed it a bit, but that was fine, honestly. But yeah, and that was it. I completely forget what they had here for dinner. I think I ignored it, honestly, whatever it was. But yeah, and then for dinner also, our hotel gave us each night we got 3 free drinks to have. And so Saturday night when I was going for dinner, and like, you know, they had just like an open bar here. I went up, I got 1 drink, I got a cranberry raspberries, I got like a cranberry vodka soda, right? That was good. Then I went back for a second drink, just as like, oh, I'll get the second one anyway. And when I went up and ordered my drink, they were like, do you want it as a double? And I said, oh, no, I probably shouldn't drink that much. And they were like, oh, well, the bar is closing. Like, you are the last customer we are going to take. You cannot get more drinks after this. Are you sure you don't want a double? And like the part of my brain that was like trying to budget everything for the weekend was like, you know what? I should get a double. Worst mistake I made. I got so fucking sick Saturday night. I was sitting, let's return to this image real quick. I was sitting at the panel for fucking New Carnival here, dying. I was like hunched over onto myself, fucking like in excruciating pain, like suffering completely, purely because I don't think it's exactly because of the drinks. I think it was probably just I ate so much food. Like I had a full plate of just everything at the buffet, then I had another full plate of nachos with extra mac and cheese, just like try to carb load and be completely full. And I think that with the drinks I think it just made me sick. It just made me sick. And it's like, oh, I'm dying, ow. And yeah, I was suffering real. I literally like walked out of the con center back to my hotel limping because I was in so much pain. And I just like, I managed to sleep and the pain was gone by the next day, but it was like, it was like one of those things where it's like, oh God, am I gonna die? Am I gonna fucking die here? Oh God. But yeah, it was good though. It was real good. It was real fun. You know, I like free food. I like when I don't have to pay for food. That's why I was taking so much of it. And I'd like every time I'd also take like, I drank like 2 coffees each morning, just like energize myself. And then I'd have like, you know what? Actually, I'm just remembering right after I had those cocktails, I had another coffee. Maybe that's why I got sick actually. Maybe that's why I got sick, because I chased like the equivalent of like 4 shots of liquor with black coffee. That might actually be why I had such a bad stomach ache. Whoops. Oh God. But yeah, that was my food experience. And then the first day of the con, we actually went to an actual restaurant because we just like, I guess we didn't think they'd have very good food at the hotel. And so we went to an actual restaurant where we got the cheese curds, and I had a turkey BLT wrap, which was good. It was tasty. I'd eat it again. Wouldn't pay as much as I paid at that fucking hotel bar for it, though. I paid like a decent amount of money for that thing. You know, I think coffee and any other drink isn't good. I like coffee. I'm drinking coffee right now, actually. Hey. This is, however, significantly better coffee than I was having at that hotel bar. Or that hotel bar, it was like watered down, overbrewed dog shit. This is, you know, coffee I made myself, which I am rather happy with. It's dark. I can't even see through it, actually. I wonder. Hang on real quick. I'm gonna turn on my webcam light to see if I can see through my coffee at all. No, that stuff is completely pitch black. No light shines through this coffee whatsoever. That's how dark this stuff is, which is awesome. I love coffee. But yeah, so that was the food journey. Now I'm going to try to go in timeline order. I am going to do my best right now to assign a timeline to things and kind of just make it, what's it called? I'm going to try my very... Where the hell? What the hell? What? Hello? Oh, whoa, it is way lower than I thought it'd be. Hang on. Sorry, I'm just trying to position this so you can see what's happening. Okay, so like right here is where it cuts off. Not really. Okay, like right here is where my cutoff is. So, actually, I think I get like a cutoff. Oh wait, it doesn't even go all the way up. Damn. Oh wait, yes it does. I'm just stupid. Okay. Okay, so now let's start talking about the con. Let's start actually. Let's create a timeline of events here, starting with Friday. That's really tiny text. I need you to be a bit bigger, please. Friday. Friday was the very first day of the con. What happened on Friday at the con? A lot. A lot. Let's start with the beginning, though. Let's start with how my day began, which is to say my day started at 4 in the morning. We did not want to pay. I went with a friend. We shared a hotel room. We did not want to pay for 3 days because it would have been an extra like $150 if we stayed for a third day. So we were like, okay, we're gonna leave our place. I'm gonna go pick up my friend at 4 a.m. and we are going to drive to the con. It is a 5-hour drive. We should arrive around 10 a.m. That way we can get in, check into our hotel, and make it to opening ceremony. Little trick though. Little trick. You may notice that doesn't quite line up. If it's a 5-hour drive, we're leaving at 4. That doesn't quite work out. We'd get there at 9. My friend, I care for my friend very deeply. My friend is late to everything. It is a consistent, like I love my friend, but this is my one massive pet peeve I have. Like the one thing I am the pettiest about, the one thing that I go the most crazy about is people being late to stuff. My friend is always late. If I go to pick them up, they are like 10 or so minutes late getting out, minimum. Usually it's more like 20 minutes, honestly. So I was like, we should leave at 5 a.m. But my friend's gonna be late. So I should tell my friend 4 a.m. because something's gonna happen and they're gonna be running late and we'll probably only leave at 5 a.m. Chat, we got on the road. I was at my friend's house at 4:10, right? I was a little late myself actually, which I felt bad about. I got there at 4:10 though. We did not get on the road to Milwaukee. We did not get on the highway. I was not driving to Milwaukee until 5:05 a.m. My plan was perfect. My prediction was on point. As soon as we, they took an extra, 20 minutes, I want to say, just to get their bags to the door because they hadn't done that yet. And it took them that long just to get everything into my car. We left, I want to say we left at 4:35-ish. We got 10 minutes down the road. They were like, I forgot something, we had to go back. It's like, okay, we're going back. We went back, messed around for a bit there. And then at 5 a.m. it was like, okay, we're ready to go now. I was just like, I didn't say anything. I'd never say this to them because I don't want them to feel bad. And I also don't want them to catch on that I'm doing this because then I think it'll kind of ruin the thing and they'll get that I'm giving them way earlier times than I need to. But I was sitting there driving. They were like, oh, I'm so sorry it took us so long. They were like, oh, I'm sorry we took so long. And I was like, don't worry about it. I felt so smug. I was so satisfied with myself for planning all that ahead. It's like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I know how to do this. Yeah, I got this. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good at this. But yeah, so we left at 5 a.m. I'd actually been up since 12 a.m. just because I woke up that early and had to do things. But yeah, so my day started at 12, which meant I was very tired by the end of the day. But yeah, 4 a.m. was the start time, and then, or 5 a.m. I suppose I should say was the start time. Hang on, we actually left at 5 a.m. So 5 a.m. we're on the road, right? Come on. 5 a.m. we are on the road driving to Milwaukee. It is a long road ahead, so we stop for breakfast at a Quick Trip. My breakfast was a very satisfying. What was my breakfast? I'm trying to remember. I had a lovely like biscuit sandwich with a sausage and, you know, with some sausage and cheese. Kind of looked like this. It was very, very tasty. And then I had a donut. It was like a long donut though, with frosting on it. I think it was called a Long John was what they called it. It was like a peanut butter Long John with cream filling. Ate that about an hour after we left. And then I also had my most beloved pick-me-up. The beloved White Monster. I had my beloved White Monster as my breakfast drink, and this was what my breakfast looked like. My beautiful breakfast. Sausage biscuit, donut, and White Monster. And then we also stopped like another 3 hours later to get more food because it was just like we were just fucking hungry driving. And I got some weird fucked up like hash brown thing that was like stuffed with cheese and breadsticks. My favorite item from Quick Trip are the cheese stuffed breadsticks, so I got some of those. It was good. It was good. It was tasty. But yeah, that was the first lap. On the way there, actually, on the way there and on the way back, just to have stuff to fill the air, I brought along an audiobook. I brought along The Orient Express, or Murder on the Orient Express is the audiobook. And I'd actually never read it before, so I got to have a very fun time listening to this classic mystery story. And it was good. I really liked it. My friend was surprised I'd never read it. They were like surprised that I didn't know what happened. So I got to have a very fun time in the final chapter of that book, sort of as everything was getting revealed. Like, ooh, wow, this is great. Wow, I gotta read more stuff like this. But yeah, we were doing all that. Then we arrived finally. I want to say we arrived at about 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. We are in Milwaukee. We get to our hotel. We check in. And yeah, checking in was nice and easy. They had like lime water in the lobby actually, which was really cool. I drank a lot of that while my friend was checking in. The way we did it was my friend paid for the hotel and I paid for the con tickets. So we kind of split the cost that way. And then obviously I drove and that made up the rest of the money we would have spent on travel. So we basically each paid the same amount more or less, but yeah. So thanks, Saribot. But yeah, so that was the first lap of the trip, was getting to Milwaukee. That made up, this was the commute. That's the commute section, right? Let's clear this out and we'll get into the next section now, which was, what was the next section of the con I did? What came after the commute? Friday at 10 a.m. I'm trying to remember what I was doing. What was I doing Friday at 10 a.m.? I have a list actually. Oh yeah, actually when we got in, like as soon as we were walking to the con hall, I suppose, no, my friend did. My friend got a message on their phone from like the thing we were using. Like they got a message that was like, hey, here's all the guests and panels that are canceled for the weekend. Like told the second the con opened on the first day, basically, we got messages like, hey, here's all the high profile guests that canceled, and here's all the events we had to cancel because of that. And it's like, god damn it. every fucking time. I know it's just like a reality of, you know, con industry that like that's gonna end up happening, but it was still so upsetting. Anyway, I've got here a list of the things I went to. Trying to find. I'm wondering what would be, you know, wait, I have my phone actually. I have my phone which has the schedule we literally followed, or that I followed to get there. Never mind, I don't. I uninstalled the fucking app that had the schedule on it, like as soon as we were done, because I wanted to install Mahjong Soul. Fuck! It's fine. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna just take a screenshot of the schedule. I had like an alternative schedule in my Discord, so we'll just use that. Okay, here we go. So this was the approximate schedule we were looking to follow, or that we were both like in agreement that we were gonna do different stuff for most of the con. So it was just like, okay, yeah, we're not gonna worry about trying to keep up with each other the entire time. We're just gonna like, you know, go out and have fun on our own terms. There's a bunch of stuff we both want to do at this con. And so, like I said, very first thing, we completely missed the opening ceremony because we just got there later than I expected to, because I did have to stop to, you know, we did stop for food and it took a bit long to check in the hotel. But, you know, this we missed. But I'm trying to remember what the hell we did. I'm like sitting here trying to remember what the hell we did for the first hour. I think we just like wandered around the con hall, like the exhibit hall, until 1 p.m. No, you know, we went, as soon as we got there, we wandered for a bit, right? There were no panels either of us were interested in happening yet. So we just like walked around and got like a feel for the exhibit hall. And then from, I want to say 12 until about 1, we went to, this con had like an arcade room. They had like a big room full of a bunch of different arcade games that we went to and tried out. I was very excited by all the rhythm games in there, you know. I wanted to play them, but my friend did not care about rhythm games, so we kind of, I kind of acquiesced and was like, okay, we'll only play co-op games, that way we're both having fun. And so we played, you know, one of these, I'm trying to like remember what it looked like. It was like a, you know, one of these things that's got like a big screen behind it and like two little guns on either side, you know. It was one of these games. It was an Alien game, I think. Alien some shit. It was like a weird Alien shooter, like the movie franchise. We sat around, we played that for a bit. I personally found it, I don't know, maybe I've just passed the point where I really necessarily, not even that. I think it was also just a very simple, like not super, I don't know, I feel like House of the Dead, it's kind of like gold standard for on-rail shooters. That's how, like, mentally what I'm comparing things to all the time. And this was just not as good. This was like, oh yeah, here's an alien, all right, here's more aliens, and they all look exactly the same, and eventually I was like, oh, there's a face hugger now you get to fight a face hugger. I thought it was terribly boring. My friend liked it though, so that's what matters. Then right next to the alien cabinet, it was like the alien cabinet, then next to it was House of the Dead 4. Then next to that though was a little arcade cabinet, right? A little lovely looking arcade cabinet. Two very simple little pistol guns on it. You know, very, very simple, very basic. This arcade cabinet was for a game called Carn Evil, which I saw and I felt my eyes pop out of my head. I think I literally talked about Carnival on stream last week. I think I manifested this. I think I literally talked about Carnival on stream last week as like this super cool on-rail shooter I played when I was like, they had it at a ski lodge I used to go to all the time as a kid. And I'd spend more time playing Carnival in the mini arcade they had than I ever did actually like skiing on the slopes. I saw it. I was like, oh my god, this is it. Everything's been leading up to this. I'm gonna get me and my friend are gonna sit down. We're not sit down, we're gonna stand, we're gonna walk up to this machine, we're going to play Carnival together. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be just like when I was younger. This is gonna be great. I've been trying to play this game for so long on like emulators and it never works. This is it. I'm winning. Went up to the machine, there was one person in front of us. Like, okay, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna stand in line behind this person and play when they're done. It'll probably be like 5 minutes. Person played 2 full levels and then got ready to start a third. and like after the first level, it was kind of like, okay, you know, we've only been like they finished the first level like a couple seconds after we like stood behind them, so we're like, okay, whatever, yeah, they'll probably just keep playing, that's fine. Well, you know, the levels in Carnival are short. Then they started the 3rd level, and it kind of clicked in my head like, oh, this person is going to play the entire fucking game in front of us. And I kind of like looked at my friend, checked my phone. There was like 20 minutes till the artist alley opened, and it was kind of just like, okay, well, we can just come back later and play this again, you know? It's fine. This person's obviously going to play the whole thing, whatever, we'll come back later. We never went back to the arcade together. I went back on my own to play rhythm games. We never went back together. I never even got to play Carnival. Because I was like, I don't want to play this game alone. That wouldn't be fun. So, yeah. I did not get to play Carnival. And it broke my heart. My poor Carnival. Oh, God, Carnival. I'll get to be with you again someday, I promise. But yeah, that was, after that, we went ahead and got online for the Artist Alley. The Artist Alley was like, Artist Alley was something else, I'll tell you what. The line for the Artist Alley, right? Let's imagine, here's the doors for the Artist Alley, right? Here's the doors. Here's like the line of people going out. The line goes like that, right? Or let's say the line goes to like here, right? Here's the alley, here's some stairs, right? And here's like I want to say a solid 100 feet away, here's the doors to the arcade. The line for the alley went like this, right? The line goes this way, then it loops over to the arcade, then it loops again, then it loops again, then it loops again. Until finally it stops right here, and they've got like this guy standing here, like just hanging out with a big sign in his hand that's like, oh, here's the end of the line, right? Here's the end of the line. Here's like, this is what it looked like. And I was just like, okay, we got online. I think our spot online was like right here, probably. And for the record, like obviously this was so everyone could get in, and also it was like, at this point in the con, there just wasn't a lot happening, is the thing too. Like, it's the first day of the con, it's early in the day, the main event isn't for like another 5 hours. So people are just like looking for stuff to do. And the Artist Alley is kind of the thing to do. You know? So we got online there, we waited like 15 minutes, and then it started moving, we got in. And oh man, the exhibit halls. Oh, I love it there. I do love it there. I do love it in the exhibit halls. I am a lover of it. The way this con split it up, it's been the cons I've gone to, one of them. I know sometimes the cons will mix these, like the vendor hall and the artist alley, and sometimes they're separated. I've only been to one where they're separated so far, and I liked it so much more because it meant I did not have to look at the fucking vendor hall, because I hate the vendor hall. But this con, it was like, I want to say there's a little space like here. This is the artist alley, and then all this is the exhibit hall, or is the vendor hall, right? All this is the vendor hall, all this fucking space, and the artist alley is just like this. It's like, I don't give a shit about the fucking vendor hall. I'm not paying scalper prices for a fucking Miku noodle stopper, okay? Get real. Get fucking real, okay? But as soon as I identify, like, this was the entrance. As soon as I identified, like, this is where the artist alley is, just straight beeline for it. I did not even look at the vendor hall until like the second day. Just directly went straight for the artist alley, and obviously we know how that went. We know how that turned out. We know how that shook out. It's just like I'm starting here. I'm going all the way down. Then I'm doing a loop. Then I'm doing another loop and another loop and another loop, and then I'm going all the way back to do it all again to see anything I missed. It's just, oh, I love it. I love the artist alley. I love patronizing local artists and buying merchandise. Oh, it's so good. There were some crazy fucking artists there, actually. Like, there was one artist I recognized who'd been at a different con I went to last year. But then there was like 2 really big Twitter artists there. Like, the 2 artists who were there, I don't know if it was them there, if it was just like booth attendants they hired to go for them. It was X-Pulse and Mazumono, who were like 2 artists I followed for literal years. I didn't end up buying anything from either of them, just because it was, for me, like, it was kind of like, I want other things right now. But, like, I almost regret that, because it's like, I feel like I'll never have another chance to see their stuff. And also, I almost did buy something from Mazumono, but the one item they had that I wanted was sold out when I went there. Like, just, oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. That's life, though. That's life. That's life. You miss out. I should have gone in. Should have gone in as soon as possible. I just didn't. Because I was stupid. But yeah. Artist Alley is a beautiful place full of love and care and merchandise. You know, my beloved Artist Alley. Little halo over its head because it's an angel. My beloved Artist Alley. And the vendor hall are given devil horns because the vendor hall is an evil place. The Artist Alley is a beautiful place full of love and passion, and the vendor hall is a disgusting, evil wasteland full of people who do not deserve to be alive. I know that sounds harsh, but the prices these fucking people charge. I saw a fucking pop-up parade figure they were charging $100 for. A pop-up parade figure is like $30 max because they are specifically designed to be cheap. They are cheaply made figures. You cannot move a pop-up parade figures. They are fragile as fuck. I knocked over my pop-up parade Kiara once by mistake and the fucking head came off. I had to glue it back on. Those things are so cheap and they were charging $100 fucking for it. I had to walk away. The reason I spent so little time in the vendor hall is because I was so pissed at what I was seeing. It was just infuriating stuff. Terrible stuff. You'd see them overcharge. And it's just like, it's also like, they're so obviously people who don't know what they're fucking selling. These aren't people who are even into the things they're selling. They are fucking businessmen and scalpers. And I know that because I went to one booth and they had a bunch of Hololive figures. They had a bunch of Hololive Nendos. And they were all going for the same price, including Nendos of Hololive members who graduated. Like, they had a Chloe Nendo that was selling for less than a Marine Nendo was, which is just how I knew, like, these people don't know anything about this. Because if they had any fucking sense, they'd be scalping that like crazy because they're never going to make those again because she's fucking dead. And it's like, nope, they just don't know, which, I don't know, maybe I should have taken advantage. I did not want to patronize those people, though. I did not want to patronize any of the people in the vendor hall. I looked around for Miku figures, admittedly, you know, trying to see. I thought maybe I can haggle for one, but I decided against it, you know. I decided, on the last day of the con, I was walking around thinking maybe I'll get a Miku figure. I didn't. Instead I got this. Instead I got my beautiful Oshi. I got this beautiful print of my Oshi instead. And this too, you know. I got that instead, and that was the right choice to make, I think. I would have been very very cross with myself. I would have been if I'd actually paid for it. Just be scalper in your knife gun, though. You used it to I won't finish that sentence, but hi, Baki. But yeah, it had some decent stuff. There was some cool stuff, but like it was just so much like I found one place that was selling CDs, like music CDs, and I got really excited because I was like, ooh, I'd love, you know, I'm really getting into physical media. I'd love to have some physical CDs. They were charging like $50 per fucking CD, including for singles. Like, I recognized there were some fucking singles mixed in. They were charging $50 for. Like, I'm sorry, I think you should kill yourself. Like, I can't even pretend to not think the absolute worst of the kind of people who do this. They're such scum on like the lowest level possible that is like, you deserve to go out of business. You deserve to have your fucking house repoed. You deserve just like not to fucking have this business. You are a piece of shit and I hate you. Luckily, I didn't have to see, I think I did see some AI generated shit, but not a lot. I saw more at my local cons, honestly. I saw this awful fucking, I think the worst one I saw. Ugh. Yeah, I know that was the joke, Baki. Thank you. I got the joke. Thank you for explaining your joke. I really love when people do that. It really makes the joke funnier. Sorry, I'm being, I don't even know what I'm being. But yeah, I hate the vendor hall. I looked around, I saw some cool, what's it called? There were some other cons being advertised. There was a panel, there was like a booth for ASIN actually, and they were offering like a $25 discount. No, more. I think they were offering like a $35 discount on the tickets for it actually, which I was tempted by, but I was just like, no, I cannot spend that much. I don't even think I'll be able to go to ASIN. Like, if I was gonna go that far for a con, I'd go to Colossal Con instead. So I just let it pass. But yeah, I'm trying to remember if there was anything. You ever explain the joke is ironic? I understand, thank you. Thank you for telling me. Okay, okay, I've pulled up a actual list of the schedule. Let's go all the way back to Friday so I can see what they had. But yeah, just reiterating, the vendor hall is an evil place. The people who operate out of the vendor hall are by and large evil people. I don't believe they're good people. I believe they are evil people. I believe the people who run booths in the vendor hall will go to hell, and they will burn for an eternity. I'm not even a practicing Catholic anymore, but I look at them and it's like, yeah, you're not getting into heaven charging fucking $50 for a goddamn Miku figure. Charging $50 for a Sakura Miku. Your mother would be ashamed. Artist Alley is a beautiful place though. I love every single person in the Artist Alley. Every single person in the Artist Alley I would patronize forever. Every single person who works in the Artist Alley will go to heaven forever. I love you, Artist Alley. I can't wait to see you again. Oh. But yeah, I pulled up a schedule real quick, and yeah, it's literally, I just like pulled up the schedule to see like, oh, was there anything happening that like we did go to prior to one? And the answer is no. There was literally nothing. There was quite literally, there were some children's programming, there was an escape room, and it was like, oh, we opened the game rooms where you can like play board games and stuff. And it's like, I don't care about that. But yeah, that was the start of it. That was the start of the con. Yeah, let's go ahead and erase this. Let's erase this. I love you, Artist Alley, but you have to go. I'll come back for you, I promise. Oh, I'll come back for you. But yeah, the next thing we did, we hung around there for a while, and then I went to this panel for J-pop and idol stuff. Oh, I should probably talk about actually. This probably will dox me. I actually gave away. I told people who I streamed as because I like met a bunch of other VTuber fans who were sharing socials. Oh, the man who erased his Artist Alley. Oh, them who erased their Artist Alley. Sorry. Yeah. Let's do a quick little self-portrait here. I'm gonna make this really easy for myself to not go out of the lines for it. So here's right. I was hanging out, right? Here's me. Here's your Zett. Here's your Zett. Right? Here's me chilling. This is a strange looking Zett. Right? Here's me. I'm like I've got my I wasn't even like dressed particularly interestingly or anything. We'll just say this is what I looked like, right? Because the pants don't fucking matter. I was wearing jeans and I was wearing khakis. Like that's it. But I had on a hoppy, which is like this Japanese style of coat. God, that looks terrible. Hang on. Let's redo this actually. Hang on here. I had my hoppy on, which was just like this fancy flowing coat. That was, at least in this case for me, it was a Takanashi Kiara hoppy, so the whole thing was like bright orange. misgendering myself, saying sorry to myself. Funniest shit you've seen in a while. Listen, hush, hush. I'm allowed to do that, but yeah. So it was like this bright orange hoppy. The back of it had a big drawing of my Oshi on it, but it was like bright orange, and then like the inner bits were blue-ish, and that's what it looked like. I was walking around looking like that, and then I had my backpack, which I think I've posted. Did I post pictures of my backpack? I think I did. Hang on. A walking sniper target practice. It was less bright and orange when I was in the con hall, for the record. But just like, yeah, it was pretty bright. But I was walking around with that, and then I had my backpack on. I'm pulling up my Twitter right now. I'm actually pouring myself some more coffee too. I'm going to try to get a picture of what it looked like. After I pour this coffee though, I'm fucking hankering for some goddamn ultra dark roast coffee. Ugh. Stuff's kind of getting me buzzed too. I can't even lie. Stuff's getting me fucking buzzed. Did I not post a picture of my bag? Oh, you know what? I think I didn't post a bag to Twitter because I was worried about people finding me. Hang on. I think I do have a picture. Did I really not take a picture of my backpack at all? What the heck? I could have sworn I had a picture of my backpack. The hell? Hang on. Maybe I took a picture. I think I took a picture and then just never posted it and never sent it to anyone. I'll try to find it. Hang on. I did. Okay. Oh yeah, I posted this. Hang on. I posted this in the Discord. I posted this in a different Discord. Hang on. I posted this in the Discord for my theater troupe, actually. They got to see it. Did they get to see it? They did. Okay, here it is. Hang on. Okay, saving image. Wait, I don't have to save this image. I can just fucking copy paste this image. I'm on CSP. What am I doing? Yeah, here we go. Whoa, big! Big, holy smokes. Look at the size of that. Hang on. Let's make that small. Okay, here we go. This was my bag for the day. By the end of it, there were more buttons and more pins on it, but this was the bag I went in with. This was the bag I wore for basically the entire con. I had my Myth 4th year plushies hanging off of it because I realized they could. I had my Wawa and Narissa keychains. I had a Sonic keychain. I had my MB button. I had this thing that I got for free from a stall at the last con I went to. Don't really want to think about it. I had my stinky pins. I've had these case-on pins. I bought these when she debuted, like fucking 3 or 4 years ago at this point. I think it was 3, it's 3 years ago actually, basically. But I bought these and they've been in the package the whole time. And I was finally like, you know what, let me open these, put them on my bag. I had these manga pins too. And then eventually there was, I had an extra pin here. And then I had an extra pin here. I had eventually, hang on. Eventually I put these 2 pins. I put the Regis pin and the Doobie and Nimi pins on there. I also had this one, which again, we will come back to this. This was like the whole reason I went to this con right here. But I had all that eventually I put on too, which was cool, very fun. But yeah, so I was wearing that, and then I also had I had a hat on. I had a hat on that was a little silly, perhaps. My hat, I was wearing a hat, right? Little ball cap, right? Little, if I can fucking remember how to draw a ball cap. How the fuck do you draw a ball cap? You know what, that's good enough. That looks terrible. But yeah, I had a ball cap on the whole day too, right? It was a really dark, sort of navy blue color, right? Nice dark ball cap. And on it was written the words, "Women want fish." Then there was a picture of a fish. Me, fear, me. That was the hat I wore. I wore that hat for the entire con. That's the funniest hat I own. And so yeah. This is... Oh, fuck. This is how I was walking around the con for basically the entire weekend. On Saturday, I let the hoppy breathe a bit. I took it off and wore something else instead. But this is basically, this was me. This was me for my con trip. This is what I looked like. Plus, obviously, my beautiful backpack. And I walked around like this. I actually wore the backpack on the front of me quite a few times, so I think actually perhaps it is more accurate to say I looked... Hang on. Let's clean this up really quick. I looked, if I can get this. Okay. I looked like this. I looked like this for the entire con. I was walking around like this. Just this big orange, like you said, a big orange target walking around the con hall. And it was an extremely fun time. I'll say. I had a very good time walking around. And yeah, the very first panel I went to was about idol. Oh no, actually, sorry. I forgot one thing I had. I just remembered. I had another element of my outfit I was wearing, which was that, let's make a new layer for this. I had 2 light sticks. I had this string that I tied around my neck, and attached to the end of it, I had my 2 pen lights. I had both my pen lights attached to the end of it. They were sort of constantly just glowing a little bit. So I had both of them out, attached to my neck, like ready. So I was wearing a hoppy with my pen lights on my neck, just looking like the most perfect otaku you've ever seen in your life. But yeah, I looked like this. And I like I said, the very first panel I went to was this one for J-pop idols and otaku. And I was kind of like, oh yeah, this is I hope I see other people dressed like this there. There's one other person dressed like that there. So I was kind of disappointed. I was a little upset. I was like, oh, I would have liked to see more idol otaku. Okay, I guess. But yeah, that's the first panel I went to then. It was very fun. I got to sit there like that. And actually, I just realized this picture is missing one of the things I got, which was a pen light. I have another picture of that, though. It's fine. And listen, the hat, don't worry about the hat. The hat's not meant to be deciphered. But yeah, so I went to this panel like this. I sat in the back. Not in the back. I sat kind of in the middle. I sat towards the front, actually, I think. I was sitting like that. And, you know, it was a really fun panel. That was just like, oh, here's about the history of, like, idols in Japan, J-pop idols, like, what the terms come to mean, and, you know, what groups are like, and how the otaku movement started. And it was just about that. And then they ended by doing, like, a little, I forget the name of it, but a little thing of, like, a pen light routine that I took part in. It was me and like 2 other people who were doing it. The panel was pretty small, admittedly, which was kind of disappointing, you know. I was kind of hoping for a bit more people there, but I was happy just to be in the presence of other similar sickos. Sipping my coffee, sorry. But yeah, it was very fun. It was a very, very, very fun time. And yeah, this was me. This was me. And I left that panel. And kind of immediately, I had a couple minutes, but not enough time for full panel, so I just wandered around. I did actually, at this point, in the gap between these 2 things, I did go to the arcade, and I played some rhythm games a little bit, which is fun, but I only had time for like 2 games, so then I left, sat around a bit, and then went to this, which was a photo shoot and a meetup for like VTuber fans, which I went to, and that's where I met a bunch of people who I now follow on various socials and Discord. But yeah, that was really fun. I got to meet a bunch of cool people. I had my photo taken here as like part of the photo shoot, which was very scary. I shouldn't say that, actually. There are photos of me now. Please don't look them up. Please don't look this up. I was having a good time though, but yeah, now those were probably the first time I've had my photo taken. When was the last time I had my photo taken? I'm trying to even remember. Not for my current job. My previous job never had my photo taken either. Actually, I was very in the back for my previous... I think the last time I had my photo taken was for my fucking college graduation. Which was like 4 years ago at this point. Was it 4 years? No, it was like 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago I graduated college. Right, because I've been streaming for 3 years. I started streaming... It's more like 2.5 years ago was the last time. No, actually, I'm wrong. I had my photo taken at the fucking Rainforest Cafe with my friend. Which was really weird and awkward, and I did not enjoy the process. And that's part of why I don't enjoy having my photo taken. You know, having my photo taken, like, does physical damage to me. It does physical damage to my social battery. Like, it's a massive damage to my social battery having my photo taken. It's just like, after that, it was like, oh god, I need to fuck off for a bit. So right after this photo shoot was when I actually went and met my friend for dinner. And I had those cheese curds, which were tasty. But yeah, then was the main thing I went there for was this. Chuseibu stage, idol events, springy steps. This was a concert. I went, this was the entire reason. This was the entire reason I went to this con. I started planning to go to this con months ago, and I paid all the money it cost for travel just to go to this, because I was so excited for it. Chuseibu is a local Midwestern idol, like, not group, but like organizer that puts together like concerts and showcases for idols. And this was what we went, this is what I went for. My friend didn't really care, my friend didn't come for this. This was just me, but I got to go to this. And this was like, in the simplest terms, this was like a transcendent experience for me. Like, I got to sit in the crowd, I got to wave pen lights, I got to cheer for idols I'd never seen before, and it was incredible. It was so much fun. It was like one of the best nights of my life, which sounds terrible, but it was just so fun. Oh my god, I got to, like, you know, it's like, it's a part of like just being in a group, like, you know, I stopped, this isn't gonna sound like a positive, but it was. I stopped feeling like an individual during this. Like, I stopped feeling like I was a person. And let me clear these off real quick. Right? I was no longer a person during this. I was like, you know, here's the stage, right? And then here's like the rows of seats. Right? I'm like one little person right here among like all these other people, you know, whole other people here. And I'm just one person. And I'm like, you know, excuse me. Yeah, I'm like one person. I'm sitting here. I've got my pen lights out. I'm waving them like crazy. And then there's just so many other people too waving their pen lights. It's literally like, just, I think I have don't I have a pen light marker actually? Pretty sure I do. Where the hell is my pen light marker? Do I not have a pen light? I do have a lightstone marker. Okay, here we go. But yeah, it's just like, it's this. It's just a sea of pen lights and I'm just blending into it. And it was so good. It was so good. It was so much fun. I had, like, there was a guy next to me too, who brought like the most dystopian thing I've said since the last thing I said, come on. But no, it was like, listen, I love being an individual. I love having my own, I love being a person who's different from others, right? I love being my special snowflake self. But this was like, this changed me in a good way. You know, this fixed me a little bit. I like, this was like, up to this point, you know, I talked last week about like, oh, I'm sort of planning on going on break for a bit. I feel like my motivation's waning. I feel like I'm losing track of what I want to do. This fixed me. This moment sitting in this crowd with so many other people with their pen lights, this fixed me. This gave me like fuel and motivation for the next 6 months to keep going. It was just the most incredible thing ever, you know, getting to cheer for people. By the end of it, too, yeah, I know, you're stuck with me. You're stuck with me for another year at least. That's how much motivation this gave me. But yeah, there was a guy, like, right next to me who had, like, crackable glow sticks, ultra oranges. He had so many of those things. He was so... This guy was so cool. He was dressed similarly to me, too. Like, here, let me try to illustrate this incredible person I saw. Just normal guy. Just, like, same as me. He had this huge hobby on. It was, like... He was just, like, set up like that, right? He's got his hobby. And then on top of that, he had, like, a fucking, like, bandolier. Or bandolier, whatever you call it. The thing that would normally, like, you'd see a cowboy have. You would see a cowboy have it, like, with, like, bullets and stuff in it. Instead, he just had ultra oranges in it. He had fucking ultra orange glow sticks in it. And then on his legs, he had, like... He had, like, holsters, like, gun holsters that he kept his pen lights in, and he had, like, 2 in each. He had 2 pen lights in each holster. He was using 4 pen lights at once. And on top of all that, when I like, ran up to him after the con, I ran up to him after the concert, just like, hey, you're the coolest person I've ever seen in my life. He was carrying a fucking, like, Kamen Rider Vram, like, DX henshin belt. And it was just like, oh my god, this is the coolest person I've ever seen in my life. He's just like, oh my god. I literally had to, like, run up to him and be like, hey, you're so cool. And I will in fact say, I don't know if it was just because I'd seen him going so crazy. He was also in fact, like, one of the most handsome people I've ever seen in my life. Like, that's the thing. During this con, this was not a thing I thought was gonna happen. I saw so many handsome men during this con. And not, like, supermodel handsome, like, real handsome, like, just real ass people. Like, just, like, real normal people who are just so handsome. It was like, I had such a good time at this con. This is not related. This is like, don't worry about this, but just, like, as an aside, so many handsome people. It was so cool. So many beautiful people at this con, just filling me with joy the whole time. So many cool, awesome people. But yeah, this concert changed me for the better. And then afterwards, there was, like, in the back, they had booths that was just like, hey, we're gonna sell merchandise and checkies. And that's where I bought all these checkies here I got during that. Each one was like $5, some were a bit more, but I got all these checkies and it was super cool. The groups I saw, which ones? It was really cool. I think my favorites were... This is one of the ones I had to censor because I'm in it, because they didn't have, like... as much as possible, I tried to buy, like, pre-made checkies that was like, oh, these were already taken, you know? But for, like, this one, it was like, oh, yeah, no, sorry, there isn't... there isn't any pre-mades, you know? Pay us $5 and you take a checkie with us. And it's like, oh, shit, okay. So I was in this one, which is why it's censored. But this was a super cool group of, like, 7 girls that was, like, so cool to see. Like, all of these were super cool to see, but, like, seeing such a big group was crazy. But yeah, I bought all these checkies, and then I don't have the photo here, I think. Where do I have it? Where did I post the photo? I think it's maybe, it is. Hang on, here we go. I will take a quick screenshot of it. This is just a photo from my first night haul with this. Yeah, here we go. This was everything I got. Basically right here, this was the button I bought at Chusebu. And then I also bought this from one of the idols. I forget her name off the top of my head. Wait, no, I don't. I literally have a fucking photo I got. No, she didn't put her name on it, damn it. Ugh. I'll remember it. I'll go on the Instagram app. Wait, I can just go on Instagram right fucking now and look it up. What am I saying? I can just go on Instagram now and look at who it was. If Instagram decides to load, which it sometimes does not. Instagram likes to just not fucking work for me sometimes. Very annoying. Can I, like... Saturday. Instagram. Instagram. Here we go. But yeah, I got pen light. This was really expensive, actually. This was like 25 bucks for this, but I'm happy I got it because it's huge. Like, it's right next to me, actually. It is literally like double the size of the other pen lights I had, which is crazy. Yeah, hang on here. Let's scroll through. Try to find... Yeah, okay, this idol's... the pin I got was for an idol named Rinrin. So she was really cool. She had a debut single that came out at the same time. And yeah, it was so good. It was such a good... It was such a good time. It was so good. Oh my god. It was so good. It was such a good paddle. I was so happy I got to see it. But yeah, this pen light probably won't come with me in my next con just because it was really expensive. And I actually, like, I went so hard, like, waving my pen lights during this con that I kind of broke one of them. Like, one of them has a weird rattling now and doesn't light up as much as it used to, which I think means I maybe went too hard and broke it. My arms were also sore as hell by the end of it too. Like, just as an aside, my arms fucking hurt. My arms hurt by the end of this. It was a painful, painful experience, but one I would very much so do again in a heartbeat, you know? But yeah, yeah, that was basically day one. I think right after this, I did go back to my hotel. Because, like, it was like 10 p.m. at this point, and I'd been awake since 11 a.m. So since 11 p.m. It was 10 p.m. I'd been up since 11 p.m. So I'd been up for like 23 hours at this point, and I was like dead. I was like, literally towards the end of the concert, I started falling asleep. Like, I started dozing off. Like, I was like sleep waving my pen lights, you know, like not fully awake, just like kind of moving with the rhythm while my mind was just dead. And so I like got enough energy to go around, say hi to all the idols, buy their checkies. And then I went back to the hotel. I brushed my teeth and I collapsed. I passed out so hard at the end of all that it was just like, okay, I need as much sleep as possible. Which I was so upset by because there were two really cool... My friend actually fucking like teased me about it. They were like, oh, there was a baby girl panel afterwards and an MPreg panel, and they were both super good. You should have seen them. And I was like, you motherfucker, like, you got to sleep in the car ride over. I'd been up for 23 hours with no sleep whatsoever. You're fucking doing this shit. Get out of here. Oh. That was like the most annoying they'd ever been. I will actually say, like, I live alone, right? I live alone. I've lived alone for a year now. I think that's changed how my social battery works. Because, like, the act of sharing a room with somebody, like waking up and going to bed and like seeing the same person in the same room as me for so long, like, I feel like permanently damaged my social battery. Like, on the car ride home, I hate to say I was getting annoyed by my friend, but I was just like, we were driving back and they were like chatting with me. And I was like nodding my head like, yeah, yeah. But mentally, like for the whole ride back, like I was trying not to talk because I was just like, I need this person out of my fucking car. I need to be alone. I need to be alone for like 2 days. I need to not see another person for 48 hours. I need to be alone. I can't see other people. I'm about to explode. I need to get this person out of my car right now. I need to go lock my fucking doors and sit alone in the dark for like 24 hours straight. And the Monday after I got back, I genuinely do not think I said a single word. I think I was just like dead quiet the entire time. Just like that much damaged by social battery. Just, oh. Oh, I was so tired. I was so tired. I was broken. But yeah, that was day one. That was day one of the con. Now day two. Let me go find a screenshot. Let me go take a screenshot. Try to see what I took. Oh yeah, no, Sunday actually. Oh, I had literally nothing scheduled on Saturday, which is weird because I actually did go to a lot of panels on Saturday. I just didn't plan to go to any of them. Let me try to pull up the schedule here to see. Not that. Take this, take this, take this, take this, take this, take this, take this. Okay, I think this is everything. Right? Yes, okay, hang on. I gotta scroll a bit to find what I did on the next day, and then I will... I probably should have saved the app on my phone so I could actually, like, more easily talk about these things, but whatever. It's fine. But anyway, the next day, I woke up bright and early, had my big breakfast like I talked about, and my friend actually slept in quite a bit. Like, I woke up, I want to say, 6 a.m. My friend didn't wake up till 7:30, so I woke up really early, got to shower, and then went down and ate breakfast alone, actually, just because, like, for something like this, when we're going to such different panels and we are such different people, we just had to operate on... We did not eat breakfast together once, just because it was such, like, the only time we ate breakfast together was, like, on the car ride over, because we both had such different, like, I was going to a bunch of super early morning panels, they were sleeping in, obviously, because they had to go to later panels, but yeah, I woke up bright and early to go to another Idolfest concert. It was, or another Idol panel that was basically just about, like, hey, you saw that concert last night? Here's how we organized it and put it on. That was a really fun panel to go to. It was very simple. There's not much I can talk about with it. I didn't really meet up with anyone during it, but my friend came in at the very end of it and we got to talk a bit, so that was nice. But yeah, we went, I got to do that. That was 9 a.m., so that was very early. I was waking up early this entire time, basically. You know, it was pretty nice, if I'm being honest. And then afterwards, I'm trying to find, I think I know what I did, but I just want to double check which panel it was I went to. I went to 2 different panels. I first stopped in for a couple minutes at a different Idol panel, but I ended up leaving just because there was a different panel I wanted to go to that was about shoujo manga. I went to 2 different shoujo manga panels over the weekend, actually. One of them I liked way more than the other because it was like my style of thing where I was just like, wow, this is awesome. I'll get to that. I went to that on Sunday. We'll come back to that. But this was just a good panel about, like, hey, here's, you know, a little panel about girls media and shoujo manga and, like, where, you know, the public perception of it. And that was really fun. That was really good. And then immediately after that one, not immediately after, actually. What did I do? Did I do anything? Was there a different panel in between these two? I don't think there was. I think, yeah, no, there wasn't anything. I went to the arcade out. No, I went to the exhibit hall after that, and that's where I bought. After that, I went to the exhibit hall, and I got, let me try to find this. Oh, right, it is Saturday now, too. So let me real quick. Can I like, could I? Yeah, we're on Saturday now. It's blocked, but, you know, it's fine. But yeah, then after that, I went to the Artist Alley again and picked up, what did I pick up? On this day, I got these 2 keychains down here. I got the Nimi and the Doobie keychains. I got this cool sticker sheet, which I didn't actually use the stickers just because I think it looks so much cooler as like a picture reel. I got that. I bought this Fubuki print, which is right on my wall, very cute. And then I also bought this big poster, which is in a different spot from the rest of my merch because it was too big to fit in my L desk area, unfortunately. Whoa, why is my head moving so weird? Why does it look like, what the heck? Looks like my tracking lag. Oh yeah, my tracking totally is lagging because it's fucking dark in my room. Okay, my bad. I forgot it's like getting dark out. It's daylight savings now, which means it's a lot brighter most of the time. But yeah, I bought all this during this point, and officially went over budget. I went over budget on this day by like, how much did I go over budget? I think I went $50 over budget this day. Which admittedly, I think I only ended up going like $75 over budget, which was pretty cool. That was pretty good. I'm impressed with myself, you know? I would have preferred not to go over budget at all, but you know, I'm glad I only went that much over budget. But yeah. So I went to the Artist Alley and bought all that, and then afterwards I went to a Mahjong game. When I way ages ago I played Mahjong Soul, and then dropped it, and I don't even remember why. And so I went to another Mahjong game. It was like, here's Mahjong 101. Here's everything you need to know about Mahjong to get into it. And it was so much fun. It's like playing board games like that with real people and not like people over the internet. Like, obviously it's fun playing online, but it's just so much more fun playing with like real people. Like having them in front of you and getting to play is just so good. It's just so much fun to like play games with people in front of you. And it's like, it was just great. It was great. I don't know what to say. It was just, it was fantastic. I loved it. And, you know, right after, later in the day too, I went to another panel that was like, and here's how you play Ricci Mahjong. It was so fun, and that's where I got this badge ribbon. It was like, I'll take that Mahjong, because you say Mahjong when you win. When you get a winning hand, that's what you say. Yeah, it was super fun. Had a really good time. Oh yeah, that quick Artist Alley trip's also where I got these three. That's where I got the Mpreg ribbon, the fan fiction ribbon, and the Hydrate ribbon. Ribbon. Why am I saying it weird? Sorry. But yeah, that was that. And I actually looked up locally, because like they had like the guys who hosted the Mahjong session were like a Milwaukee Mahjong club, basically. And I was like, oh, I should look up if there's a Mahjong club near me. And there is, but it's weird. The one near me is weird. It's like, hey, yeah, we have a Mahjong club, but you need to bring your own tile set. You need an official American Mahjong card. You need to be a card holder of the American Mahjong League or something. And it's also like, oh, we also only play at bars. And if you come, you have to pay an annual $10 fee for upkeep. And also you have to patronize whatever place we go to. It's like, this is a lot. Also, all the members seem to be like people in their 60s or 70s. It's like, I don't know that I very much so enjoy playing with a bunch of 60 or 70-year-olds. Especially with like the way they describe the rules. It's like, it feels like I'd be going and joining a retirement home club, you know? It's like, fit right in. Shut up! I'm not old. I'm young and spry. I didn't run out of steam after 7 p.m. every single day of the con. I'm still young. I'm not late 20s yet. Please, no, my back. But yeah, that was that. That was really fun. Mahjong for beginners. It was super cool. I loved it. I loved just getting to play Mahjong with people. I probably will join, quite frankly. I probably will join my local Mahjong club just because, like, there's nothing else. Do what I can. Shut up. Oh, look. But yeah, then after that, I'm looking around. It looks like it was a while before I had another table or another event. So I think I spent that time in the arcade and the Artist Alley again, just wandering some more. Yeah, I was just wandering out. Oh yeah, so there was actually like only an hour and a half. Then at 4 p.m., me and my friend really wanted to go to the Maid Cafe, so we went together, and that was really fun. They had like a little mini performance there that was really cool. I ate. The food there was just like prepackaged stuff. I had a steamed cheesecake and ramen because they'd run out of the stuff I actually ordered. It was really fun. It was really fun. We got to play Uno with a maid, and I got this badge ribbon from it, and then I got to take this checky. This was the maid I took the checky with, and this black square was me. Yeah, as you can see, I blacked myself out. But yeah, that was really fun. That cheesecake is one of the culprits, I believe. I'm like mentally going through my head and it's like, was that cheesecake one of the things that might have made me sick? Maybe. I don't know though. I don't know what made me sick. Geometrical, yeah. I'm a square in real life, I'm sorry. I'm a square, I'm a cube in real life. You see, look, here I am in this one too. I'm a square in that image too, wow. So many squares. But yeah, the maid cafe was cool. I went back, they ran out of checkies actually, like they ran out of film for the checkies because they had so many, like more than they expected to. So I had to go back way later to get mine taken, but it was very fun. I had a great time with it. And then after that, we finished that at like 5:30. What did we do after that? Oh, right after that, I went to play Riichi Mahjong. Right after that, I went for Riichi Mahjong, which was oh my god, this desk feels so squeaky. I think I need to tighten the bolts on my desk or something. But yeah, right after that, I went for Riichi Mahjong. Maybe we'll end the stream by playing some Mahjong Soul. I'll probably play Mahjong Soul also, like, just off stream. Or like, I'll probably have a stream of playing Mahjong Soul soon, honestly. Because it was very fun. But yeah. Sorry, I'm so cold. My coffee's totally cold by now. But that's fine, I like iced coffee. But yeah, I played Riichi Mahjong, which was very fun. It's like a much harder version of Mahjong than, I guess, American Mahjong is the style. Or maybe it's, I don't know what style. What is the American Mahjong? What is American Mahjong? Variation. Oh, I see. Oh, it's like a whole other. I did not learn how to play American Mahjong then. I guess I know how to play basic Chinese Mahjong and Riichi Mahjong. I might know how to play Hong Kong Mahjong too. I don't know though. We'll find out. But yeah, I played Riichi Mahjong. It was fun. Then I had to leave early actually because I was trying to make it back to my hotel to get the free dinner they had. Because at this point, you know, at like 5:30, it had been like 10 hours since I ate anything. No, that's not true. I just had the maid cafe actually, but the maid cafe, it was like 200 calories of soda and bread, right? So at that point I was like really hungry and it was like, I played a couple of games of Riichi Mahjong, then like rushed back to my hotel to make it for the buffet time. The buffet ended at like 7 p.m. So I had to like rush back to the hotel, stuff myself with food and alcohol, and go back. My friend actually did not come back for dinner at the hotel, which was probably a good thing. That was the thing. I guess I took for granted the fact that like, it's interesting because the area I live in, I've talked about this before with the fact that like 90% of my friends here are Muslim. The area I live in has such a massive Muslim and Arab population that I like just take for granted the fact that any restaurant you go to will have like menu options for halal food or like just similar things. Because when I was in Milwaukee, there were like no options for that. Like most places didn't even disclose if there was pork in something. My friend ordered food. My friend ordered like a beer cheese potato soup that did not say on the menu it had bacon in it. Then it came out with bacon bits on top of it. And it was like, oh, that would not fly here. They would have a disclaimer on the menu over where I am. And it was weird. And then I went to the hotel bar and the menu option for the dinner buffet was pulled pork sliders. Like, you know, and there was no alternative. You could have pulled pork sliders, you could have like just sides and carbs. There was no alternative protein, which was crazy to see. Like, I don't know, I guess I do just take for granted the fact that I live in like a place that's very friendly to different dietary needs. This hotel was not, but I am not Muslim myself. I do not eat halal. So I got to eat them and it was tasty. You know, they do a little troll. Yeah, my friend was so like flabbergasted when the food came out. They were like, is this bacon on here? What the heck? Like they had to ask when the waiter came out, like, hey, is this bacon on here? Like, why is there, you didn't say there'd be bacon on this. The heck? It was just crazy. I ended up taking, they just like, they're not super strict about it. They just don't eat directly pork. So they just scooped the bacon off and gave it to me, and I ate it with fries and my wrap. But yeah, that was just a surprising thing. But yeah, after that, I went back. What did I do after that? I got back probably like 7:30. What did I do? 7:30. What was I doing? What was I doing? I think I was just, I think again, I was just, I went to like a Love Live panel, which I sat in for a little bit. It wasn't my thing. I've never watched or seen anything from Love Live, so it was like, yeah, this isn't really doing it for me. So I just left and played. I basically spent the next hour in the arcade waiting for my next panel, just literally playing rhythm games. I played so many rhythm games in that arcade. It was so much fun. I loved it. But yeah. Then, eventually, where is it? Where was the next thing I went to? Next thing I went to was a Black Butler panel, actually, which I have not watched Black Butler since Book of Circus, like the anime came out. And the panel was so much fun. Like the people on the panel, like running it, were having so much fun just like talking about it. They also shit talk Crunchyroll a bunch, which was really funny because Crunchyroll was like an official sponsor of the con and had this massive booth in the vendor hall. It was like they spent like a solid 10 minutes of their panel just shit talking Crunchyroll, like, yeah, we fucking hate Crunchyroll, pirate your anime instead, fuck Crunchyroll. It was just like, this panel's awesome. But yeah, now I'm kind of thinking, damn, I should tap it. I didn't even know Black Butler was still ongoing. That apparently it's like going to end soon, like it's going into a final arc. Like apparently the manga's still going, which is crazy. Yeah, it was a very fun panel. I had a ton of fun with it. Very cool. And then immediately after that, there was a panel where I talked about this rather briefly, and I have it on here actually. I have the little badge ribbon I have down here, this little badge ribbon, New Carnival Switch King with the protagonist, and then I have this card I got from the panel. It's just like some printed art from the game. One of the characters. It was for a game called New Carnival. I went to this panel specifically because it was about BL. I had no clue what it was. And my friend, this actually led to the fact that my friend still, like, I've talked about here how I think I might be Arrow Ace, but my friend does not know that. My friend, I like corrected them on it. They still thought I was Arrow Ace because they were saying like, hey, you shouldn't go to that panel. I was like, what? Why not? I'm like, well, because it's like, you know, New Carnival's a really crazy mobile game. I was like, BL, what? I've read BL. What the fuck do you mean it's crazy? It can't be that bad. Like, no, but it's really, you should not go to that. It's gonna be really serious. I was like, I've read so many yaoi visual novels. I've read fucking dramatical murder. What do you, it cannot be that bad. And they're like, well, just, I wouldn't go to it. And I went to it and it was fine. It was literally, they didn't even show like, the most NSFW thing they showed was like a silly 4-coma that had a dildo in it. It's like, I was like, wow, this is cool. And apparently it has sex. I mean, it does have sex. It is in fact a porn game. But it was fun. It was a fun panel. You know, they had a lot of fun talking about who's a top, who's a bottom, just like explaining the game and explaining, like the panelist who was talking about the whole thing, like revealed how much money they spent on a single banner and it was like $300. And I was like, wow. I'm so glad I'm not into gacha games. I'm so glad I'm not addicted to gacha games. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine how like how fucking miserable my life would be if I had a gacha game addiction. God. But yeah, I went to the panel. It was fun. Then like after this, halfway through this panel, I got like I talked about it at the start. I got this crippling stomach ache that like I was literally hunched over during the panel, like trying to deal with the pain. And so like as soon as the panel ended, I had to just leave immediately and like go back to the hotel. My friend was already asleep, so I just like brushed my teeth and went to bed. But the next morning we were like chatting while we were getting ready for the con, and I was like, oh yeah, you really over exaggerated, you know, how bad that New Carnival panel was gonna be. It was like really tame, you know, it was just normal gay sex. And like, oh well, you know, you're Ace, so I thought you'd be like completely repulsed by the idea of it. And I was like, I didn't even bother correcting him because at this point, you know, I was like, oh, I might be, but it was like the fact that they still think that, even though I told them very clearly I wasn't, was very just like okay. That I'm a tiny bit offended. I'm a tiny bit offended by the fact that you didn't remember, and I'm a tiny bit offended by the fact that you thought I wouldn't be able to handle it, that you thought I would, like, despise this. Like, I don't know, it felt patronizing a little bit, but whatever. But yeah, that was my Saturday. And then Sunday was the final day of the con. What did I do on Sunday? Oh yeah, because I went to bed so early both nights, I ended up... I didn't get to go to the Omegaverse panels they had, like, after midnight, which I was a little upset by. Whatever. The next day, very first panel, once again, I woke up bright and early to go to a 9 a.m. panel for, it was an intro to Tokusatsu panel. This panel was bad. I hate to say it. I hate to say, I hate clowning. You know, I've literally got, like, my fucking Kabuto driver I paid $35 for on here. You know, I love my Toku. This panel was bad, though. This panel literally opened with the person, like, being like, oh, how do you watch Toku? And I feel like it's kind of a commonly agreed thing that if you're talking about Toku, you kind of, like, what's the word? Like, it just feels like very much so you aren't supposed to openly say things. You aren't supposed to openly say, like, here's where you watch. It's because you have to pirate it, right? That's the thing. The only way to watch, like, ongoing Toku series is to pirate them, with the exception of Ultraman, right? This person advertised a fucking streaming site, like a piracy streaming site. First of all, steals subs and sells them back, which, like, they advertise the site that's commonly, I don't know. I'm biased because I was a fan subber for a long time. I don't do it anymore, but I was. And it's like, just, just like hearing them advertise this scummy streaming site that, like, everyone I know very commonly is like, yeah, this site's dog shit and it steals subs and it tries to make money off it and we hate them. And they just advertise it like, oh yeah, you didn't, yeah, you missed the photos of me. Here I am. Here's my person. Wow, look at me. I'm sorry, I'm a black square in real life. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. But yeah, it was just like, that like set the tone so badly right at the start. And then the rest of the panel was like, it's literally called intro, so I shouldn't be that upset. But it was like very like, I don't know. It was just not, it wasn't very good. Yeah, this was the maid who served me and my friend while we were there. It was a fun time. We played Uno, and I won twice in a row. I'm an Uno god. I'm a god. I'm lucky. But yeah, where the hell is this thing? But yeah, I went to that panel first. Like I said, it was fine. I mean, I don't know. I guess it was literally like, hey, you don't know what tokusatsu is. We're gonna explain what it is to you. And I was expecting like, whatever. It was fine. The person put work into it. I shouldn't clown on them, but it was just like, God. Oh. But yeah, after that, once again, I went to the artist alley. I bought that Kiara print. And then, I think this was like the last, or one of the last panels I went to. Oh, good night, Aqua. Have a good night. Bye. But yeah, then the very last thing I went to, where the heck was it? Where was it? Yeah, the very last thing I went to was a panel specifically about 70s shoujo manga, specifically like a group of artists called Year 24. And this was like the best panel I've ever seen in my life. Like, this panel felt like I was back in university watching like an academic presentation. It was so good. Like, I know that maybe sounds boring, but I don't know. I enjoyed academia for the most part. I enjoyed going to academic presentations. I'd go to bars and watch academic presentations. I'd give academic presentations at bars. I'm sorry. I can't help the fact that I'm still a fucking academic at heart. I still enjoy this stuff. This was like the most well-researched panel I've ever seen in my life. Like, they were quoting fucking essays. They had a fucking bibliography at the end of the panel that like was like, hey, here's everything I mentioned. Here's where you can read more about it. It was sick. It was awesome. This person put so much. This was like such a passionate person who so deeply understood what they were talking about and like was just sharing it, and it was so good. It was like they went into like how deeply, like how fucking like every modern anime trope and blonde bitch is just fucking Oscar from Rose of Versailles, and they like used examples of like, here's how everything ever was influenced by 70s shoujo, and it's like, this is awesome. This is awesome. What the hell? Just so good. Oh my god, it was such a fantastic panel. It really was like the best panel I've ever seen at every con I've ever been to. It was that good. Also, hi Celeste. Hi. Orange Celeste. My god. Yeah, was that the last one I went to? I think. No, after that I went to a voice actor Q&A, which was fine. It was fun. This was one of those main panels, so this was like one of the big things where the room was really crowded. This was fine. It was just voice actors answering questions. Who was there? Zeno Robinson was there. Obviously, I wanted to try asking, but about his role in Ultraman Z, but I didn't get to. He was there. Who else was there? Alejandro Saab was there. A couple of other VAs I didn't know were there because they mostly were in like gacha games and stuff, which I don't play. And then Kaiji Tang was there, who played Ichiban in Like a Dragon. So that was really cool. I once again did not get a chance to ask any questions, but yeah, that was fine. But yeah, that was it. Then the very last panel I went to was just like rating Vocaloid outfits, which was fun. And then we went to the closing ceremony, which was like, for whatever reason, they scheduled 6 hours for the closing ceremony, but it was actually only like 15 minutes. They were just like, hey, here's how many people came to the con this year. Okay, here's some merchandise. We're gonna throw some free merch into the crowd. Okay, bye. And that was it. Which I'm honestly glad it was short because my parking, this panel was supposed to run from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and my parking pass for the hotel expired at 5 p.m. So I was really glad it ended so soon because it meant I did not have to worry about getting ticketed. Oh, but yeah, and that was it. That was the entire thing. And then then it was a fucking like 5-hour drive home, and I was just dead. Like, I mentioned it. Ichi bum. He's only a bum for a bit. God. No, I mentioned at the start, my social battery was so drained by the end of it that my friend was just trying to have like a fun conversation. I was like getting so annoyed by them. Like, I hate to say this. This was literally just me like being so exhausted and like so like burnt out from social interactions. It was like, they were like trying to talk to me. I was like, yeah, As I was just like trying to get them to, I was trying to like convey wordlessly that like, please don't talk to me. I need to focus on the road. I need to get home. I do not have the energy to speak words anymore. Like to the point where when they'd say my name, like it would like piss me off in a weird way. I don't even know why. Like they'd say my name and they'd laugh and like say my name and I'd be like, I need to change my name again. I need to have a second dead name. I gotta change my name again. I don't want this name. I don't want people saying my fucking name anymore. I don't want people saying my name to me anymore. God, get me out of here. Just, oh, it was terrible. I was so tired. Like I said, yeah, it's being in, yeah, right. It's like, you know, I love my friend. I love going to cons with him. But it's like, by that point, I was like, okay, you need to stop talking to me for this last hour of the trip. I need to get you out of my fucking car, and I need to not see you for like a week. Like, hey, I need to be put in the fucking isolation chamber for a week. Please don't speak to me. Just so tired. I wasn't even sure if I'd be able to stream today because I just thought I'd still be that like burnt out from having social interactions. But no, I was fine. I managed just fine. It was, yeah, I love my friend, but it's just, God. I don't need a lobotomy. I just need to be alone for a bit. I need my me time. I need This was really good because I've been wondering recently too, like, you know, do I want a roommate again? Do I miss seeing people when I wake up and when I go to bed and being able to say like good morning and good night to somebody? And the answer is no, I do not miss that. I enjoy living alone. I enjoy having days where I do not hear or see or speak to another person the entire day. I enjoy that. I enjoy my isolation very much. Thank you. I can only be an extrovert for so long before I am just dead. You know? Oh my god. But yeah, it was great. It was great. It was awesome. It was very, very fun. Very fun time going around for that. Oh, I love cons. What's the hat's meaning? What, you know, the hat's, what do you mean what's the hat's meaning? I feel like it's very obvious what the hat's meaning is, right? Hang on, let's pull up the outfit again, right? What's the meaning of the hat? Women want fish, me fear me. I feel like it's very easy. I'm sorry, I should recognize that, you know, maybe English is hard to understand. Women want fish. Women crave fish, right? Fish being the aquatic life form that you can roast and eat. Sometimes you use a thing called a fishing rod to fish them up. It's a very confusing terminology I'm realizing right now, actually. Like, fish and fish are like two different words technically. A child's dead, I'm trying to be sorry. I'm sorry. And me fear me means like I'm afraid of myself. I fear the person I am. I fear the person I could become. I fear, you know, the person I was. I fear the person I may one day become. I fear me. Me fear me. You know? It's very deep, I think. But yeah. There it is. There's Zett. There's Con Zett. There's the fabled Con Zett. Yeah. Good times. Good times. And that was it. That was the con. That was my lovely weekend away at a con. And now my friend is like, hey, there's another con at the end of the month. We should go to that one too. That one's local. And it's like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I have the energy. I don't know if I'm gonna be recovered enough. But I actually looked at the schedule for the con at the end of the month. There's a lot of really cool stuff there, so I do kind of want to go to it. But it's like, I spent $100 on groceries yesterday, right? I went to Costco yesterday and bought a bunch of stuff I've needed for a while. And it was like $100, right? And now I'm like, can I afford that? Can I afford to go to another con? I would have to literally not spend any money for the month of April. Actually, is there even anything happening in April? I don't think there's anything. There's no games releasing in April. I don't think my Oshi has any like merch coming out. Maybe I can just spend no money for April. Maybe I'll recover like that. You know? Oh, who knows? But yeah, that's that. That was my con. Awesome time. I love cons. I don't know if I'd go again next year, honestly. Just because, like, I feel like maybe I'd want to go to a different con next year. You know, I'm not going to be able to make it to Colossal Con this year, which I really wanted to go to. Just because, like, I used my days off for this, you know? Also, I think I want to quit my job. That's another thing this trip made me realize is, like, wow, it's really hard to adjust my sleeping schedule to a con like this when I work nights. Also, I don't make enough money to go to cons very often, so I want more money, so I want a different job. So I've been looking at different jobs now, because my job, I've just accepted, like, even if they give me full-time, they're not going to pay me enough for it to be worth it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to look for a new one. I'm just going to look for a different job. Fuck it. And, like, immediately after thinking that, I got an email from, like, LinkedIn that was like, hey, here's a job near you that you have qualifications for. I'm like, oh, well, okay. maybe, perhaps. Okay. I like the idea of that. And yeah, so that's know my worth thing. Thanks, Baki. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Job I was looking at paid a lot, but it's also government, which is like, you know, it pays a lot unless the government shuts down, in which case I get paid nothing, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, that's my current plan. And now that I'm back, I've got a bunch of plans. Let's leave. Let's get rid of my room music. So I don't want to forget about this in the next like. Let's go back to my room. Hey Chad, it's my room. Wow. I'd love to also get a new background set up. I don't know. I think that's a very much so a not anytime soon thing, but I would love to get a new like loading screen and such. It'd be cool. Oh yeah. Now that I'm back, what am I planning on doing? Well, I want to get really hard back onto the writing horse so I can try to release my lore this year. That'd be really cool. I've had like I've had one chapter done for a while that I used to have like 6 chapters done, and then I scrapped literally all of it and started from scratch. So I was just like, you know, I want to go a different direction with this. And that's just been what my lore writing's been for the last couple of months. I want to get really hard. What? I didn't say it. Did I say that? I don't think I did. You're taking my words out of context. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a great time. I loved it. It was very fun. And I don't know. I don't think I'll do it again. But yeah, now that I'm back, what am I planning on doing? Tomorrow, I think I'm not streaming. However, tomorrow, I want to try to go to the library to pick up some like collections of plays, so I can start planning another one of those. What's it called? I want to try planning another one of those VTuber plays. Because it's been a while. It's been like 4 months since the last one, so I feel like it's about time to get back on that horse. Coffee good. I'm out of coffee now, actually. But yeah, I want to go to the library. I got to return some books anyways. We'll do that. Then I installed a bunch of Doom WODs, so I'd like to actually play some of those on stream. I'd like to try doing more Doom WODs, actually, because I want to try to make one. I've been looking into that, like the process of making Doom mods and such, and I kind of want to try that. So we're gonna do some Doom WODs. There's just obviously Mahjong I'd like to play on stream. I'd like to also play Scoundrel, like with handcam. I want to do Gundam building again. I'm gonna get back on that. There's a bunch of games I can play that are on Game Pass that I'd like to go into more. And then, yeah, there's a lot, and I don't quite know how to describe all of it. But for the rest of this week, I think this Friday's White Day, actually. I'm like debating mentally, like, do I want to do a White Day stream? I feel like I don't, because I haven't had time to like advertise it or like plan it really. So I think I wouldn't do it, honestly. But we'll do something else. I don't know. I think maybe we'll do Doom on Friday. Like Doom Eternal, just like play some more of that game. But I'm not sure. I'm debating. Friday's stream will be at 6 p.m. We'll do something, you know? And then I don't know what'll happen after that, honestly. It's up in the air presently, you know? I haven't really thought of it yet. We'll do something. It'll be fun, I think, maybe. You know, we'll have a pretty good time, probably. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't really thought about these things. I haven't really been thinking the last couple days. I've kind of been very brain empty for a while. I've been completely brain empty. I haven't had a thought in hours. I have not had. I'm like trying to kill the part of my brain that thinks. You know, I'm trying to like turn myself into a. I don't want thoughts. Thoughts are unnecessary. I just want to exist. I'd like to, you know, they say that having bad karma gets you reincarnated as a fly. I might want to be a fly though. A fly doesn't think about anything. Yeah, lobotomy, nice and classy, you know. I'm out like that. I'd like a lobotomy. I don't know. Anyway. I gotta find a bookmark here. Where the hell is it? Where the hell's... We're gonna do super quick. Because I've decided I want to. I've decided I want to do it. We're going to do a very quick game of Mahjong. We're gonna do some quick Mahjong. Don't worry about my Twitter being up in the corner. I wasn't looking at Twitter during stream or anything. No, never. I'd never do that. I'd never use precious stream time for that. Anyway, super quick. We're gonna do one game. We're gonna do one game of Mahjong. One single game of Mahjong. Mahjong. I love Mahjong. Yeah. So here's Mahjong Soul. I don't have this set up very well because, like I said, we're only doing one match, but yeah. Anyway, super quick. I'm gonna change the game category. We're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna do one game. We're gonna do one single game of Mahjong. Then we're leaving. Just because I wanna... Where's Mahjong Soul? Where's Mahjong Soul? Where's Mahjong Soul? Here we go. Okay. One single match. One match, chat. One match. I'm really low right. Alright, we're matching. We're matching, chat. Alright, we're in. Too many colors, you're having convulsions. Don't worry, it'll simplify itself. It's gonna be simplified. Alright. I don't remember any of the hands I gotta play, but, you know, I've got it mentally. Right here in my head. Right here in my head, chat. I've got this. No stream sniping. No looking at my deck and stream sniping, okay? Promise me you won't stream snipe. Yeah, apparently this is a gacha game too, actually. I have no clue how you get free crystals to do summons, honestly. But, you know, I don't really care about that. I'm not here for that shit. White here in my head. Yeah, that's right. I got everything up top. I got everything up in my noggin. Wonder, is there Mahjong games on Steam? Mahjong. Oh, Mahjong Soul is on Steam. Damn, I could be playing it through that. Okay. Are there any other Mahjong games? Why is this taking so long? Who's this last person who's not fucking loading in? Here we go. Match start. Oh god, I'm playing with a bunch of Chinese players. I'm gonna die. Okay. I gotta like... Can I cheat that? Fuck it, I'm gonna cheat that. Fuck it, who cares? I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that! Oh no! I shouldn't have fucking done that! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that either! Oh fuck! I'm fucked. I'm not winning this. I've already fucked myself for this round. I'm so mega fucked. Could I? No, I don't want to cheat that. Skip. No. Oh my god. I'm so fucked, chat. I'm so fucked. I'm actually fucked. Oh god, what have I done? I shouldn't have done that either, oh god. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. Maybe I can do a flush. I might be able to do a partial flush, I think. Yeah, I think I can maybe do a flush. Okay, we're gonna try to flush. Right here, my head in slow motion. What is pawn? Oh, okay, I'll pawn. Fuck it. What did pawn do? Oh, I might have fucked myself there. I think maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I don't know. I'm just pressing buttons. I'm so bad at this. Oh god. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Can I cheat? Wait, what would that even... 4-5... Fuck it, I'll cheat. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. I shouldn't 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 have done that. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm realizing I'm fucked. I'm fucked. What have I done? What have I done? Maybe I can get a flush. That's all I can think at this point, is maybe I get a flush. Literally all I can think. Oh god. Okay. I gotta pray. I gotta pray. I gotta pray I somehow pull back. Not impressed to Gamma with that. I know. I'm so fucked. I'm fucked. I got too excited. Oh! Well. Oh well. Oh, I'm in second! How'd that happen? Literally just because, I guess, random. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Ooh. 3. We'll give this one away. Do I want a pawn? No, I don't want a pawn. Hey guys, I can backflip, breaks my neck and dies. I know. I don't even know what hand. I gotta study the hands I can actually do. I don't know what they are. Do I want a pawn? No. Wait, maybe I do. Fuck it. Hang on. Ideas coming to me. Maybe it's gonna blow up in my face. Maybe it's not, though. Let's see. Let's see if I can do anything here. Let's see if this is possible. What is that? Fuck it. I'll get the triple dragon. I don't know what I'm doing. Nope. I just fucked myself. There's no way that's... I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked forever. I'm fucked forever. I'm fucked. I've ruined this. I can't win. I physically can't win. I don't think there's anything I can possibly do here. Oh my god. I'm fucked. I'm fucked, chat. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. There's nothing I can do. I have no way out. I'm ruined. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. What have I done? Oh. Do I fuck it up on it? Fuck it. Just put me out of my misery. It's fine. Fuck. I'm fucked. Okay. Is this even possible? Wait! No, it's not possible because I have the dragons. I'm fucked. I fucked myself. I fucked myself! I fucked myself, chat! I fucked myself. I fucked myself. I'm fucked. Not sure I am. I'm fucked. Wait, am I not? Never mind, I won! What did I do? Wait, what? I won! Never mind, I'm goated! Never mind, I'm fucking goated! Let's go! I don't know what I did. I literally don't know what I fucking did. Oh my god. What did I even do? Let's go. Let's go, Chad. Oh, hi, J-Name. Thanks for the high. Thanks for the high pitch, J-Name. Thanks for putting me up here. Wow, I love being up in head voice. I love being in head voice. Let's go. I love my head voice. Yay, yippee, yahoo. Wow. Hondis. Fucking, I don't even know. I could have done 2 different things. Let's just fucking play. I don't know. I'm just doing random bullshit. I'm doing random bullshit. Go. I don't know what I'm doing. It's so fucked. It's so fucked, chat. It's so fucked. Sorry to hear that's in my head. Listen, that's not what head voice is. That's not what head voice is. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're chill. I just have to be able to hold my voice here. The longer I can hold my voice here, the more I can do head voice, the more I can do high notes. I don't need circles. I don't want circles. Circles do nothing for me. Circles are useless. Lock in, twin. I'm locked in. I'm gonna pawn. Let's go! Yahoo! I'm so goated, chat. I'm goated with the sauce, chat. I'm so good at what I do. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know, honestly. I don't need that. Get that shit out of my face. Mickey, you rock. Thank you. You rock too. You rock too, random chatter. Fucking, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing random buttons. I so don't know what I'm fucking doing. Oh my god. Fucking get rid of this 9. I don't think I can even do anything with that. God. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. No Yaku. Fuck it. Maybe I fucked myself there. Maybe that was a really bad idea. Maybe that was a really bad idea what I just did. Oh god. Fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm changing my hand. I'm doing it. I'm unfaithful. I know I am. Oh god. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just praying. I'm praying for a miracle. I'm pretty sure one won't come. Yeah, I just fucked myself. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked, chat. Oh my god. What have I done? I'm just bullshitting. There's no way I win. There's no way I win this. Maybe I can win this. Can I? Is it possible? I don't see a 4. No one else has played a 4. Maybe I can win this. Oh my god. Maybe I can win. Oh my god, wait. I don't see any 4s or 2. Well, no, there's 1, 2. There's only 1, 2 in play. Maybe I can win. This might be, I might be able to do this, chat. Oh my god. Never mind, I'm fucked. Damn, okay. Damn, bitch. Alright. Fuck. Hey, second place. I'll take it. I'll take second place. Whatever. I don't remember. China wins again. I know. Alright, let's see what I can do here. I wish there was like a... Well, I don't even know what the word is. Like a freehand thing of like, here's what all... Oh, wow, that's... Okay. Do I have... Oh, wait, no, here's my hands. Okay, I can do Riichi. I can do fully conceal. Oh, if I conceal my hand completely, I get 1. Okay. I don't think that's really worth it. We'll put that back. Seat wind. Pun. I don't know what I just did. Let's discard that though. What is that? Prevalent wind. Triple round wind. Oh! Okay, hang on. So I can already win, actually. Okay, shit. Let's go. I don't know why I did that. I should have kept that. That was a straight. I'll get pun. Pun this. And we'll discard this. Fuck it. Average dub. Okay, I think I can win now. If I just have to win. The issue is I accidentally gave away that 4, which is terrible. Literally the worst thing I could have done. Because I'm an idiot. Now I'm fucked. Right? I need to somehow receive another 4. Or else I'm 100% fucked. Worthless. Believe in me, thank you. Oh. Alright. You don't! Have some faith. Have some faith in your daydom. Another 2, what the heck? What other hands can I get? Okay. This is such an old person game? I know. Literally the only people who play this in my area are old people. Can you believe it? Ooh, okay. I need a footy 10 with a 4. Fuck it. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. There's none of them in play, so maybe it'll work. There's no discards of it, so maybe it'll work. Is that 6-year-old's confirmed? No! Smart fella, but the letters... Where's the letters? What? Ricci! Fuck you, Ricci. Hey, I can also call Ricci, can't I? Can I? Maybe. No. Shh. Fuck! No! Damn. Whoa! Okay. Oh, I got knocked down to 3rd. Oh no. I'll last. Shit! Oh, do whites do anything for me? Oh god. I think there's something I can get if I have the dragons. Yeah, actually having the dragons is really good for me. Okay. Fuck it. I need time to think. 3-color triplets, right? If I have all triplets, I can win. If I get 2 triplets of dragons, I can win. That might be good. Disowning me, sorry. Sorry, I'm so bad. What do you want from me, though? Yeah, sure. Okay. This motherfucker's calling like crazy. What? You took a 1 Han? Okay. I guess you secured yourself in 2nd place. Damn. Never mind. We're still going another round, I guess. Okay. Another chance for me to look at what I can do. 2 identical sequences. The outside hand. Half blush. Whitey on my head. Oh. Oh, we'll hold on to that. Fuck it. Yeah, I need to just memorize the hands, honestly. It does nothing for me at this point to not. 7, 8, 9. God, this is mostly a hand. Take that. Extra salve, okay. Get rid of that. I think this is a hand, actually. Shit, I got a bit of a hand here, hang on. Is that anything? No, this is nothing, okay. I don't know what I even just did. I don't know what I just did. I guess I did something. I still have a hand though. I can still somehow do this if I can get like the perfect storm of hands. Yep. Okay, I've got this. 7, 8, 9. I just need a 4. If I get a 4, I think... Do I win if I get a 4, actually? Fuck. I should have held on to my red dragon. Won this. Okay, yep. Okay. I just need a pair now. Okay, get rid of that dragon. 1, 2, 3. Yep. A 9 or a 6 will win me, I think. Wait, what do you mean I don't have a Yaku with 6 or 9? What? How do I not have a Yaku with either of those? Do you think lasagna's a cake? Food means nothing. Aki. G. Okay. I shouldn't have sheed! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I fucked up. I fucked up so big. Oh, I fucked up so big. I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you commented right after him. I'm sorry. I fucked myself up. I miscounted. Hush. Please. This can put me into foodie 10, I guess. But I can't steal the white tile. Shit. Never mind. Taking myself out of foodie 10. Listen, food means nothing. A lasagna can be a cake if you want it to. G. Okay, I did just fuck myself. I fucked myself. Yep. Fuck. Fuck! At least I'm not in last. I'll take it. I'll take not last. I lost points. Fuck. Oh! I lost all my points! I'm gonna kill myself. Oh. Ouch. I'm fucked. Well, chat, that was miserable. I'm gonna end it all. I'm never recovering from that one. Well, okay. That was fun. That was a fun time, wasn't it? Right? Chat, wasn't that fun? That's life. That's life. I lost. And now we're back here. Please smile to see. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Ugh. Who's DMing me? Who's DMing me on Twitter? Oh, okay. Alright then, chat, thanks for coming tonight. This was a lot of fun. This was a nice fun time. We're gonna do what? I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do on Friday, but right now we're gonna raid somebody. Good to be back. Maybe I'll have another break at the end of the month if I end up going to this con. Maybe I won't though. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, thanks for coming. We're gonna raid someone now. Who am I gonna raid though? Who am I gonna raid actually? Who in fact will I be raiding? Who up? Who up? Who up? Streaming they thang. Who up? Who up? Janging their dang. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's raid Nio. I haven't raided her in a while. We'll raid Nio. Nio's playing Minecraft. 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 We love Minecraft. Okay. I actually haven't even watched Minecraft in ages. Anyway, we're gonna raid. Thanks so much for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming tonight. Thanks for listening to me. Yap Friday. Maybe Doom Eternal. Maybe something else. Maybe we play Doom Wads instead. Maybe I do demos. Maybe I play Subnautica. Maybe I play, you know, whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna play. We're gonna play something though, and it will be. I can't promise it'll be good, but it'll be something. It'll be something for sure. Anyway, thanks for coming, chat. Have a good night. I'll see y'all around. Bye, 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 bye.